Honda is known for producing awesome cars, and this year's 2015 Accord Sport is no exception. The Accord Sport offers us more of what we love in the Honda Accord. There are a lot of reasons to buy an Accord, but I'm not here to talk to you today about why we're buying an Accord. Today we're here to talk about a driver's car. We're here to talk about the 2015 Honda Accord Sport. What's different about the Accord Sport? Well, let's stand back and take a look at this car. The first thing that I always like to point out is the 18-inch wheels. With the 18-inch wheels, we're a step above even our top trim level Accord Sport. The 18-inch wheel is going to give us a larger contact patch and allow us to drive this car more aggressively than the Accord LX or the Accord EXL. When we come around to the front, another thing that we only get on the upper trim level is we get the fog lights. These are, again, something that's available only on the upper trim level, but Honda's deemed it necessary to give it to us on the Accord Sport. Another thing that's going to set the Accord Sport apart from every other Accord is this deck lid spoiler and the dual exhaust. Again, features that you're only going to find standard on the Accord Sport. And with this dual exhaust, this Accord Sport benefits from picking up 2 extra horsepower. So we have 189 horsepower over the 187 horsepower that the standard EX and LX Accord comes with. So I told you a little bit about the outside of the car, but all the fun happens once you get behind the driver's seat, once you get behind the wheel of this car, this 2015 Honda Accord Sport. And again, there are several things that are going to make this car fun to drive as opposed to our other models. Like for instance, the first thing that I like to point out with the Honda Accord Sport is that you can't get this option unless you buy a coupe, are the paddle shifters. Now, this is an automatic transmission. It is available in a 6-speed manual transmission, but 90%, 80% of the cars that we sell are this automatic with the CVT transmission. And again, the Sport 4-door is the only way that you're going to get these paddle shifters that allow us to shift through 7 positions in our CVT transmission. Oh, and you keep hearing me say CVT transmission. In the 8th generation Accord, we had a standard 5-speed transmission. With the 9th generation Accord, Honda's given us a CVT transmission. Now, what a lot of people don't know about the CVT transmission in Honda is that they've actually been doing it since 1950. They've taken it, made it more robust, put it in our hybrid, and then it's transcended through almost every model that we sell now. So what the CVT benefits us is, it takes the power from the motor, delivers it to the wheels more efficiently than a standard transmission. Honda has done a great job of giving this car upscale features. With previous models of Accord, with the 8th generation of Accord, you had to buy a top trim level in order to get the dual climate control. Honda's thrown it in on every trim level, so now we get dual climate control. Along with dual climate control, we have 12-volt power outlets out here, and now Honda has moved their USB controller from in the armrest, where a lot of people said their cords get tangled, right beneath the face of the dash. So Honda's made some smart choices. Their engineers listened to their customers and made some redesigns that actually make sense. Another thing, brakes. People don't, take the time to think about brakes. Now, Honda has always given us ABS brakes, the standard things, but the smart engineers at Honda, they deemed it fit to install a system called electronic brake distribution. Now, what electronic brake distribution is going to do for us is it's going to help us maintain control over the car by doing this. So when we apply brake pressure, all the momentum in the car wants to slam forward. What that does is it makes the car do a nosedive. So what electronic brake distribution is going to do is going to apply more rear brake pressure to level the car out under severe braking. Again, now why do you care? Well, a car that's level is easier to control. And the number 2 thing that it's going to do is, if there is going to be a collision, it's going to pull that front bumper up so that those airbag sensors are in the right position to deploy if we do have an accident. I know this is the Sport model, but Honda can't get away from being fuel efficient. It's just in their blood, it's in their DNA. So of course they've created a fun car to drive, but they've also created a fuel efficient car. And they like to teach us how to be fuel efficient. So in our iMid, if you take a look here, we have an instant fuel guide. So once the car's in drive, that's going to give you a real-time account of what you're doing on the throttle as you're driving. And if you follow your eyes to the left, so we have an instant fuel guide there, but we also have it here depending upon how we want to manage our information. But a really cool thing that Honda's starting to do with all of their cars, if you take a look at these little green rings right here on the outside, when I'm a bad driver, it's going to let me know. It's going to go from green to white to let me know that I'm not managing the throttle fuel efficiently. See if I can get it to happen here. So now it's gone white. So the car is basically saying, hey, you're not managing the throttle in a fuel efficient way. With the Honda Accord Sport, you don't sacrifice fuel efficiency for performance. So one thing that Honda has done is borrowed from its hybrid technology. What we have over here to the left by the steering wheel is an Econ button, which is something that we borrowed from the Honda Insight. So it's going to change 3 functions in the car. First thing that it's going to do, it's going to push the car to shift earlier through the RPM range. The second thing that it's going to do is it's going to deny the heating and air conditioning some electricity. So it's going to dumb down the power that those systems use. And the third thing that it's going to do is it's going to delay the throttle body. Throttle body is which opens up and sprays fuel when we press on the accelerator. Those 3 things are going to come together to help this car consume 3 to 4 miles per gallon less. So what have we learned about the Honda Accord Sport? We've learned that it has great fuel efficiency. We've learned that it's a fun and able performer. And we've learned that it's a general all-around great guy when it comes to cars. So if you're looking for a middle ground, a performance car in the truest sense, because it is, the 2015 Honda Accord Sport is definitely worth looking at. So folks, the Honda Accord Sport is just not another pretty Honda face. It's actually a capable car. It's been in Car and Driver's top 10 cars for the past 10 years, at the top of the list. No other car can claim this. And if this car was a Grammy Award winner, I'm pretty sure it'd be Beyonce. So if you're looking for a car that's fun to drive, good on gas, reliable, comes with a history of performance, you can come see me, Saeed Satterwhite, or any of my other sales professionals at Waldorf Honda and take a drive in this 2015 Honda Accord Sport.